Alright guys, got a little bit of a different kind of video for you today. I've got this Mobius here. As you can see, it's been put through its paces. And I've got a new case for it right here. Just gonna swap out all of the inside of it, put it into this new case, and you know, make it new again, essentially. Okay, let's get this open. There's just two small Phillips screws, one on either side up front. Mine don't want to come out. That's fine. And then you've got some clips all the way around. So I'm hoping that, there we go. Mine's just going to come out. Batteries on the bottom. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is carefully disconnect the battery. See if we can get a little needle nose and grab the battery connector. Just kind of, there we go. All right, that out of the way. So we've got just a few more little screws, and they're tiny. On the inside, there's one back here by the USB port. I don't even know where that one went. Oh, there it is. And then there's one up here by the lens. And that looks like that's it. All right. So theoretically, this should just come out now. There we go. All right. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we've got, I don't know if you can see this or not, but there was some water had gotten in here at one point, obviously. So let's take a look at this. So this, again, this thing still works, no problem. It works fine. Let's clean it up though, right? So I'm just gonna get a little bit of rubbing alcohol and a toothbrush. And we're just gonna take a tiny bit of rubbing alcohol, not much, just a little. And we're just gonna go over the areas that have a little bit of corrosion, if you will. Clean that up. Careful of the microphone, and you kind of want to be careful of the buttons too. It might make them not work correctly. We're just concerned with getting any and all the corrosion as much as we can out of the way. Okay, look at the other side. I don't see any, maybe a little bit right there. So this just happens again, guys, from getting it, you know. Here's my thing with the Mobius. It serves a very good purpose. It's a cheap way to put a camera on just about anything and be able to record pretty good video. So you can buy one of these for 40, 50 bucks, you know, used, maybe even cheaper. By the way, I'm just taking some pressurized air now and just blowing this off. Try and make sure that any of that rubbing alcohol is gone. Okay, so now get this toothbrush out of the way. Okay, so now you can see it's all cleaned up. There's no more corrosion. All right, so back to what I was saying. The Mobius are great. You can buy one, you know, 40, 50 bucks, throw it on your plane, your car. As you can tell, this one's been on a plane, a car, RC truck, everything. And you can beat the hell out of it, and if you break it, you're only out 40, 50 bucks. And it takes a beating too. And you can pick up a new one of these cases online for a couple dollars, $5 tops. I mean, they're real inexpensive. Just notice something with this. These must have been lined up in a case, you know, several of them. And when they cut the case open, it looks like they took the razor knife by, you know, just a little bit right across this one. That sucks. But you can pick up these cases for super cheap, put your stuff back in it, and guess what? It looks new again. Not like this. We have some foil tape on that one. We don't on this one. So I like that. Good. So now let's get the camera and everything back inside. So when you're putting this in, you'll see the buttons and everything. It really is only going to go in one way. But the camera has to sit in the groove. So the lens needs to sit in it. But you got to feed in the USB port first. So USB port has got to go in. There we go. Now the USB port's in, we should be able to push the rest of it in. Good. Get it lined down. And that will bring us to where we can put the lens in. There. All right. So that's where it's supposed to be. Now, the replacement shell came with some new screws, so we don't have to use those old ones. All right, so those are the screws in there now that are going to hold the board down. So now we need to get the battery out. You want to be very careful not to damage the cell as you're trying to get this out. All right, well, you know, we could probably use this again, but I don't want to. So now that you've got it out, try and get this crap off again. Just be careful of the cell, don't damage it. All right, okay. So now we need a new piece of double-sided tape, and take it and just stick it to the side that the other tape just came off of. There we go. Okay, now then, what we've got here is, so this is double-sided tape also up front. We will use that. That's gonna help keep the camera from bouncing around. All right, I'm gonna put the battery in like this. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna plug it in. The side closest to the edge is positive. Now that that's in, we should be able to put the other half of it together. Hold the Mobius together until you get them both in. That way the one side doesn't pop out and put too much stress on the other screw. All right guys, there it is. So now let's test it. Oh, look at that. Power. There we go. There you have it. Just like new again. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought about the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already, and click the notifications so that you will know when I upload other videos in the future. And see you next time.